Welcome to PHILOSYX, a space for deep reflections on psychology and the human ego. Here, we don't just tell stories, we help you decode yourself through the lens of reason and self-reflection. Imagine this. Today is your birthday, but your phone is completely silent. No Facebook notifications, no celebratory messages, no vibrant Instagram stories filled with balloons or shallow compliments. For most, this is a nightmare of loneliness. We are often programmed to believe that if no one celebrates your existence, does that existence even matter? However, there exists a very special group of people. They proactively turn off birthday notifications and decline cake and candles. They go to work, take a walk, and go to sleep as if it were just another ordinary Monday. Why do they choose to vanish on the day they should be the center of the universe? Is it a sign of deep past trauma, the exhaustion of the modern era, or actually the highest level of psychological freedom? If you are someone who yearns to understand the behavioral patterns behind every life story, subscribe to our channel right now. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next episodes, where we learn to think deeper, feel wiser, and live with awareness. The first reason often stems from a silent but painful defense mechanism. Many choose to view their birthday as an ordinary day because they became too accustomed to not being welcomed in the past. Imagine a child who once excitedly counted down the days only for their parents to be too busy to remember, or someone who prepared a heartfelt party only for no one to show up. In psychology, this phenomenon is called learned helplessness. When disappointments repeat often enough, the brain automatically activates a survival mode. If I don't expect anything, I will never be hurt. They don't truly hate their birthday. They're simply building a cold fortress to protect themselves from feeling abandoned once again. To them, indifference is not a lack of care, because caring too much hurts too much. Exhaustion and the time blindness of the era. Moving to the second layer, we meet the victims of the modern industrial pace. In the endless swirl of deadlines, stressful exams, and the pressure of making a living, the concept of a special day gradually becomes a luxury. When the brain is constantly overloaded with tasks, it falls into a state psychologists call time blindness. The birthday comes and goes while they are still absorbed in an unfinished report or a project. For this group, the birthday isn't hated or shunned, it is simply crushed by the immense weight of reality. They don't truly choose to forget themselves. Modern life simply leaves them no room to remember. The strength of emotional independence and inner freedom. But the final layer is where the true philosophical beauty lies. There are people who don't need candles, cake, or flashy social media greetings. This isn't the result of pain, but a sign of superior psychological maturity. Based on self-determination theory, people with strong mental health often do not rely on external applause to feel valuable. They have found validation from within themselves. They understand that their existence is a gift every day, not just on one day of the year. They don't need a crowd to remind them they are important because they have already affirmed that through autonomy and inner self-esteem. This is the state of peace amidst the storm, a soul that has escaped dependency on societal expectations to live a life of freedom and mindfulness. The philosophy of the ordinary and mindfulness. Ultimately, whether you belong to the group that treats a birthday as a grand feast or a quiet milestone, it all reflects a truth about how we face life. Those who treat their birthday as a normal day often carry a specific mindset into every aspect of life. They don't crave temporary limelight, don't need constant recognition, and have learned to be content in silence. This does not mean they never feel lonely, as they are human beings with a full range of emotions. However, they have trained themselves to see that every day holds the same sacred value, rather than waiting tiredly for one day a year to feel alive. As a philosopher once said, living one day in mindfulness is more valuable than 100 years in darkness. So, the real answer lies within you. Which one are you in this story? Do you need a loud celebration to fill a void, or have you already found the celebration within your own soul? Remember, the way you choose to treat your birthday is a mirror reflecting the level of your reconciliation with yourself and the world around you. If today's insights made you rethink your value from a different perspective, don't forget to subscribe and join our Discord community to cultivate a deeper mindset every day. Thank you for accompanying PHILOSYX. Cherish yourself, not just today, but every moment you still have breath. See you on our next mental journey.